Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So, actually back in San Diego today, and of course it's been raining the last week, feels like, and now, I don't know if it's just somehow it got cracked, or it wasn't sealed properly to begin with, but those new headlights I got, well, good news is, the high beams work now. So if I turn on my high beams, I'll show you guys a quick video of that. Them driving works perfect, looks great. So if you look at the housing right now, it is not completely flooded, but it's I'll just show you guys. It's easier to show you guys what it is. These are the Helix lights. You can see here a little bit of water in there. And now my DLR's stopped working. It looks like there maybe a little water got in from up top or something. I don't know. I'll have to pull out the unit and see where the water got in. And I got my heat gun here. So with my heat gun I'll be able to at least evaporate all that water in there and at least get that part of it done. Because the driver's side works, just the passenger side is not working now, so that's fun. So I guess you guys will see me working on my car here. Okay. So this is what it looks like undone. So I have to figure out why the heck or where the water came in. Oh, dude. Ton of water got in there. Holy crap. How the hell? I'm definitely gonna have to warranty this. So there's my DLR controller right there. And that was sitting in, well, a lot of water came out, so probably why it stopped working. So now, need to dry it out a little bit, see if that works. Take this off too. See? You can see in here, also water. Don't know how the hell that got in. Bad seal or what. Maybe there's a fuse. Maybe that popped. I'm not sure. This area over here was completely soaked too. So I'm just going to heat everything up and dry it out, see if it fixes itself. If not, I'm going to need another new headlight, which is dumb. Because the other side did not get any water in it. I think the LEDs are fine on it. I think this thing just freaking got water in it and it stopped working. Alright, so I'll quickly show you guys what I needed to do here to fix the headlights, well, at least what I'm in the process of doing right now. It leaked over here on the top, so when I took everything out, water was coming out from here, here, and up here, and obviously once I pulled the cover off, a lot of water came out. You can see where the circuit board was. It was on the bottom over here. So I basically taped everything up. Everything's off right now. When I did dry it out, though, I tried testing it again. Didn't work, so I pulled out the circuit board, which was sitting in the water. I noticed there was a lot of corrosion. There's a picture of it right here. One of the clips came off, or for the plug. So the plug that controls the DLR module was damaged. Same thing with the capacitor. So I was kind of SOL on that. Nothing I could do. So this is why I'm going through the warranty process right now. Manufacturer's trying to blame me for it. They're saying there's excessive water damage. Before it got to that point, they should have addressed the issue by drying out that light. We can provide a replacement board, but any other damage is on them. Please have them provide images of all over the light, front, back, sides, bottom, and top, and we'll see what we can offer them. Well, it's your damaged product or your faulty product that caused this to happen, so it's not my fault as the consumer. So stop with that bullshit. Don't blame the customer. So Helix, I'm very disappointed in you guys right now for trying to blame the customer. You're tuning. Thanks for being the middleman. I know it's tough with the warranty stuff sometimes, but Helix, very disappointed. Because really all I could do right now, and if you guys don't offer to do this, you know, it just looks bad on you guys, because this is clearly a warranty issue where it was clearly the fault of the manufacturer, not the consumer. Because the part that was damaged due to this was it's REF OND GF 003-LDM_V 1.4. It's a Chinese circuit board manufacturer. Now, to make circuit boards, I know they make them super cheap in China. There's a channel that's all about that on YouTube, and I'm blanking on the name. It's a guy that always plays with the iPhones, and that's like audio jacks when they took them off, stuff like that. So I know for a fact it's very cheap to make circuit boards in China. So them shipping that to me under 10 bucks, let's just say, right? It's not that expensive. So they can send me the circuit board, which I'm totally cool with. Because all I'll need to do at that point is test it to see, okay, does this work? If not, and the lights are still damaged, so the DLRs and the turnstiles share the same light. If that's damaged still and those are not functional, obviously now I'm going to need a new passenger headlight. So those are the two options that I'm saying, well, look, help me help you here. You know, let's test it, see if it works. But if it doesn't work, just send me a new passenger light, or just send me a new passenger light that you know it has a good seal on it up front, so we don't have this issue. So we'll see what happens. Dealing with the warranty process right now. So the next clip you guys are probably going to see is that. I have the module out right now just so I can get home. I don't want to keep it plugged in, especially with all the damage, and the capacitor had fallen off. And same thing with the plug for the DLR due to the corrosion. So after this all happened and I figured out, okay, well, that's super corroded, I pulled out the plug, or pulled out the circuit board and cleaned it off. And taking off that top cover, the capacitor that was sitting under there fell out. So obviously there was some damage and the corrosion got to that, or it was just a bad circuit board up front. That could have been it too. So we'll see what happens, but the next clip will probably be in a couple days when I get that part, because I'm leaving to go back to Phoenix on Saturday morning. So if that part is not to me by Saturday at 10 a.m. or if it can't get to me by that time, I'm saying ship it to my Phoenix address. Otherwise, you know, I need, you know, just you guys got the two options. Just, you know, help me out here. It's just it's a warranty, you know. It's a good thing that it did rain, so I do know about this issue. And because if this happened after like my warranty was up, I would have been SOL, and I would have had to look at that part and then order that from the manufacturer directly to see if they'll send me that so I can repair the unit. So this video is good, where it can show you guys how to replace this stuff if they ever get damaged.
On the flip side, obviously go through your warranty first. So we'll see what's up with that. See if I can reseal these for them. If, as I said, if they don't want to go for that, then they'll just send me a new passenger light, and then it's all said and done. And I'll have the warranty for that if that ever breaks again. But $250 cost to them versus like $20 or whatever with shipping overnighted for a circuit board. Do the math. Which one do you think they're going to go with? So we'll see what's up. So next clip will be that, and go from there and get this headlight working again and without any water damage.
Alright, so I gotta take this off again. I gotta take off the bumper. So same process as last time. You guys don't really see it again. But I got the new circuit board in from the manufacturer, from Helix. So I basically have to take off all these bolts. I shouldn't have to take out my HIDs. I do have the tools if I need to do it. But yeah, took off the cover. I'm just going to pretty much have to reinstall everything. You can see here's the temporary seal I did, and it seems to have held. I'll find out here in a minute. I don't think there's any water that got in, but that's the way we're going to have to do this one. I mean, it's clear in here. There's no condensation, so I think it works. So I'm going to try plugging in the new circuit board and see if that fixes my DLRs. If not, I'm going to have to send this back and get a new headlight. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so same process. Remove all the bolts from behind. Remove the bolt right here where my finger is. And then you should be able to get one side of the bumper out. And I just need to get it out enough. I might actually have to get the other side here, just so and don't step on your grill. So I'll have to get one side out like here. That way it'll just sag a bit. So I got all my stuff here. I can just, yeah, that comes out easier. And that way I can just wiggle the light back out. Put that underneath there. Underneath that little, what do you call it? A little piece, plastic piece right here. So it holds the bumper down, then I should be able to pull out the light.
So as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm removing the light. So once you remove the light, you can actually go in and put back in the circuit board. Not enough room to move around while it's actually in the unit, so it's easier to take out the light. So once you take out the light, put in the new circuit board, and then plug it back everything in and test it. Now, obviously I have my HIDs plugged in for testing purposes. I will show you guys in a future video how to drill the hole and where to drill the hole for these lights. I just haven't done it yet. I'm running the standard H7s right now, but for testing purposes I have my HIDs plugged in because that's going to be the eventual setup. So here's how that will look like once everything is done and the circuit board is in. So move to the next clip.
As you guys can see from the picture, so brown and black is on the right, yellow, the yellow wire here, yellow and yellow, black, gray, and I can't tell the other color. That's going to be on the left. So when you hook that up, that's how this gets hooked back up into the bottom of the board here. And I'm going to set it off to the side, like over here or something, so it doesn't get wet again and get damaged. So, which I don't think it will, but it's going to see if this works first, and then I will go from there. Alright, so basically just going to get the circuit board back in. I already plugged in 2 of the components. And the last one to plug in is the DLR one, which is the yellow, black, brown, and gray. So it came out like so. And it sits on the bottom here. It's not really a great spot for it, but it's what it is. It's how the manufacturer did it. So as you can see in here, That's what it looks like. So basically just get everything wired up. And put back in. So that's gonna pretty much come around like so. And then it's gonna slide back in. And I should be able to plug this guy in now. That is. And these all fit pretty much one way in there. So good. Circuit board's in. I'm setting it off to the side here. Just in the meantime to test it, and then once I test it, I'll hook it all the way in. But it is supposed to I think sit on the bottom, but the way I've hooked it up, I just hooked it up over here, and you can see both plugs are still good. That's the thing you want to make sure when playing around with this. You don't want to break it, because these things break pretty easily. Good, I still got my wires on there, and it hasn't broken off, so good. The black and brown ones are a little bit longer, so it should be good. Alright, that's now plugged in off to the side there. I'll test it out, see if it works. Alright, as you guys can all see, everything is back plugged in. I'm going to go get this car washed really quick. But lights are working again. I'm happy. So everything's also resealed. And look at these are back in. So that's how you guys fix the Helix Mk7.5 lights if your DLR stopped working and your turn signals. More than likely the unit got damaged. So let's turn that off, and my DLR is turned back on. So pretty cool. So you got that working again. That was the damaged light. Now resealed, because what I did is I took a heat gun to it and some of that sealant stuff, and now it doesn't leak anymore, which is nice. So all good to go on that front. There's a little bit of a gap there. That light, I mean, granted there's a little bit one there. It's a little bit bigger of a gap, but I can adjust that later. So anyways, that's how you do it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to see me do any more videos, any more mods for the Mk6, might get a cold air intake here pretty soon. What I really want to do is get the Automotive fogs, side markings, do all the rest of the lighting. So that might be next. And then it does get hot in the summer, which is why I'm kind of thinking against getting a cold air intake. It's really a hot air intake in the summer, but let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll come up with something for a new video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and code Anchorman, stay classy. Take it easy.